Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Tigers Franchise, episode 4. And as you see, we're 36 days away from the draft, which is about the brightest spot we got coming up here. We're 26 and 29 here, 6 games out of first in the AL Central, so we're still in it, technically. I mean, it's a long season. And, we're kind of just looking at the lineup. As you saw in the last episode, we lost Riley Green for the year, tore an MCL. I said ACL in the video, but he tore his MCL, and he'll be out for the year, and he's also a free agent at the end of the year. So he's a guy we're going to look to sign probably here eventually once we can in the second half of the season. But other than that, I mean, top prospects right now, the Yankees have Anthony Volpe in AAA, which is probably where you should be in real life. And I don't see any Tigers on here, man. Most of our prospects are at the majors now, so not a lot of good prospects for us right this second. But if you look at the team, it's young-ish. Turnbull's having a rough year. He's on the trade block for us. Javi Baez is a guy we still don't know what we want to do, but he's having a solid season. So I think for now we'll hang on to him. He could be a piece, but his contract the Tigers gave him is wild for the production he gives. So I don't know what we're going to do with him yet, but I think today we're just going to sim and do some more critical moments for this episode and kind of see where we end up. Try to get a little farther into the season here. We're obviously trying not to. We have a situation here. Skubal on the mound, 7 1/3. He's given up 4 hits. Has 11 Ks. And, we'll jump in. We'll jump into this. 2 runners on. I don't know if I would have left him out there in this situation. But we'll see. Here we go. Skubal with the pitch. Strike 1 on the outside corner. It's Tarek Skubal, according to Boog Shambi. So here's the pitch. And it's a routine grounder. Should be 2, and it is out of the 8th. Skubal keeps the shutout going. And we're going to hit here with Javi Baez facing Joe Kelly. Baez 0 for 4 on the day. And let's see what Kelly brings us here. Good curveball down the middle. Baez grounds it to second, tops it. That'll be the first out of the inning. Mickey steps in. He's 1 for 4 on the day. And I can't read his average on the scoreboard. Maybe 246, it looks like. Something like that. And that's inside for ball 1. Cabrera, from what I can tell, I can pause. 245. So, he's really performed okay for what I expected. That's fine. I didn't expect him to hit 300 or anything. Good pitch to hit. Mickey pops it up. And that's a base hit. Not the prettiest, but it's a base hit. And we're going to pinch run for him. I believe he is playing DHing. So we'll pinch run for him. We'll bring Akil Baddoo in to run. And Austin Meadows steps in. He's 1 for 3 on the day. We'll see if he can't do some damage here. And that's a great changeup from Joe Kelly. We should probably get someone up in the pen. Cisnero is lost overall, despite having a pretty solid year out of the pen. We'll get Rony Garcia up, see if he can't finish. We'll probably let Skubal try to finish it off, but if he gets into trouble, we'll bring Rony in here. So here's the pitch. Good pitch to hit. Driven. And caught by the right fielder. Good play out there in right. 2 away. Meadows lines out. And that'll bring up Miguel Vargas. Not rookie, but he's a young player we got from the Dodgers in that trade for when we got Brusdar Graterol. And he was kind of the underlying piece. But if you look at his numbers, he's hitting 280, 4 homers, 13 RBIs. He's really contributing to the team. And he's young. He's got good potential. He's going to be a part of this team for a while. And he plays all over the place. Good addition to this team. And he might have ended up being the biggest part of the Brusdar Graterol trade. Although we also got probably our best reliever for the long term in Brusdar. Good pitch to hit. Late on it. 2-1. Was not as, or it was lower than I thought it was. And here comes the pitch from Kelly. Good pitch to hit right back up the middle. Vargas puts a shot into it. We're going to hold Baду. The throw was offline. I think we might have been able to stretch it, but we'll hold. No reason to push it. And Vargas has a 99-mile-per-hour base hit right up the middle. And Eric Haas, 3 for 3 on the day. A single, double, and sack bunt that we can see. He's hitting 221. The power has not been there. He's got a single, double sack bunt. So, but I'm not giving up on him yet. Haas is one of our better power bats. And, you know, he's a decent catcher behind the plate. He's not terrible. I don't think he's the problem with this roster. He gets ahead 2-0 in the count here. Joe Kelly struggling in relief here. Haas should get a good pitch to hit. And not the one we were really looking for. I've noticed every game we played, it hasn't been on prime time for the show. So, and why would it be? Obviously, we're not a good team, but you know, I'd like at least a couple primetime games as we're in a 3-1 count here with Eric Haas and should get a good pitch to hit. Good pitch to hit, driven foul. Oh, just early on it. Turned on it, but early. Good contact. That screamed off the bat. Full count. I forgot to send the runners. It doesn't matter. Ball 4. Bases loaded for Nick Maton, who's 2 for 4. Double single and 3 ribbies, and another spot here to bat a couple in at least. Good pitch to hit. Up the middle. Play made at second. Throwing to first. Hard contact. Just didn't get the break we needed. And we'll leave. Scubo's got great energy still. He's at 89 pitches. We'll leave him in. Benintendi, former Yankee, former Royal, now a White Sox. And he is a very good contact hitter and doesn't bring much in the way of power. I think I just saw he hit his first home run of the season the other night. And that's how it works. He's a 5 to 10 home run a year guy, but he'll bat a bunch of runners in because he's such a good contact swinger. As we strike him out on cue. And Elvis Andrus will step in. How old is he these days? I don't know. I didn't mean to pause, and I called the wrong pitch. But Andrus, he's got to be up there now. And that's a bad pitch for me, but apparently Scubo can just blow it by anyone. And here we go, 0-2. Got the swing, strike 3. And we're an out away from winning the ball game, and Scubo pitching a shutout. And Eloy Jimenez steps in. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball just off the bottom. And Jimenez does not hit lefties well, as you saw in the splits. 143 average against lefties versus 310 against righties. That is a drastic switch. And this is the Scubo that we're going to need for the long-term plan. I think if he can, you know, pitch like this semi-consistently, I think he's going to be the ace we think he's going to be. With Casey Mize now being on the roster, I like our outlook in this pitching rotation. I think the offense will come along, like I said last episode. I'm not, wow, that working was loud. I'm not really worried about it in year 1. And did he go? No swing, says the first base ump. And it's a full count. We're going to challenge Jimenez. Pitch down the middle. Routine play. Baez throws the first. Game over. Tigers win 6-0. And Scubo pitches a gem. 9 innings, 4 hits, 13 Ks, no runs. Great game for us. Scope went 1 for 2 with 2 walks. Kerry Carpenter didn't play the best, but he walked twice. Javi Baez had one of them Javi Baez games. He struck out 4 times. You know, but all in all, Miggy went 2 for 5, and Vargas up to 286 average. Haas, our catcher, stole a base, and Scuba went 9. These are the performances we need. Haas with a just great game from Eric Haas. 3 for 3 with a double and 2 runs. And we'll take that one. And now, we'll sim a little bit farther in here. Playing the White Sox, Wenceel Perez, who in the preseason video that you guys didn't get to see, he actually hit a home run, and we'll bring him back. Auto fix that for me, please. And auto fix the AA, and that'll be a 10-day DL for. And Wenceel's back, and we have top of the ninth, 1 out, runner on first in a 0-0 ball game. Scooble pitching a gem again, and we'll jump in. Why not? It seems to be Scooble is the only one who could keep us in games, as we're now 28-32. Philly is really struggling, 24-37. Brogdon on the mound. Miguel Vargas hitting over 300 now, and we'll see if he can't get a hit. Oh, and he's actually just on a 10-game hit streak, and that was a great pitch to hit just late on it. But that contact rating is going up. I think it was a 58 when we got him, so he's only getting better. And that changeup was nasty. Vargas down quick here, 0-2. And we'll see if we can't put a pitch in play here. And no, he went back to the changeup. Vargas strikes out. Oh, we are player locked. Okay. So here we go. Runner on first and second. Pop up to the outfield. Why would we throw at 3? And there we go. We got the out. Nice play made by Vargas. And runner on second. Bottom of 10. And we'll see. Is it going to be a hit here? It's a shot from Turner. And we get the ball in quick. 1 away. Can we get Vargas another AB? Maybe. 1 out here. Runner at second. Reese Hoskins at the plate. Vargas playing left. And that's a shot. We're going to need to rob it. And I couldn't jump. Ball game. Phillies beat us. That'll be the game. It didn't let me try to rob it. And Ronnie Garcia, the pitched 3 1/3. I don't know why we left him out there that long. And Scooble, another gem on the mound. I mean, Scooble has been fantastic for us this year. Bryce Harper went 2 for 4, but another loss for this Tigers team, and I guess I don't know what I really expect. Here is we'll get a little bit farther into this. Auto fix that for me. And Soroka 8-3 with a 2.17 ERA, and this, I mean, let's get a little farther into the season here. We'll see here. Bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Andy Ibanez up at the plate, 2 on, down by 1. We'll hop in. And how many outs? I didn't see outs. We're 29-35. 1 out. First and second. Ibanez up. And if we look at this team, Vargas now hitting in the 2-hole. He's up to a 70 overall. So Vargas is definitely a big part of this team for the future. And here we go. And that was me just swinging at movement. Strike 1 to Ibanez. Ibanez is probably the weakest part of our lineup. They keep changing the lineup around, which is fine right now. Change up. And I'm struggling to hit the changeup in this episode so far. Pasquantino snaps his over 22 streak. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch from Minter. Good pitch to hit. Swings through it. Might have been a touch late. 2 down. And Akil Baddoo is the Tigers' last hope here. Here in Comerica against a very good Braves team. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 inside. Baddoo 1-10, 207 with runners in scoring position, which isn't great. But like I said a few episodes ago, I don't know if he's really a part of the long-term deal here. So, good pitch to hit. Baddoo drives it. We're going to send the runner. My voice cracked. Here's the play at the plate. He's safe. Baddoo delivers. And it's a tie ball game in the bottom of the ninth. Unreal. And we get Miguel Vargas up with runners on first and second, 2 outs, and a chance to walk it off. Vargas, ground ball, foul ball, just off the third base line. Coming out aggressive in the at-bat. Here we go. Pitch number 2 in the at-bat from Minter. Good pitch to hit, and he fouls it back just late. And here we go. 0-2 count. Vargas at the plate. Ball 1. Takes outside corner. And here we go. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball outside, and he takes again. Vargas 1 for 4 on the day. Minter struggling to find it after going up 0-2 here. Here's the pitch. And it's a strikeout. Vargas goes down on strikes. But we did tie it up here. Joey Wentz in the game. We're going to get Brewstar up. We might get our first Brewstar appearance. And Austin Riley jumped on that fastball way early. So we'll try to bring him a change up here. That's a great pitch from Wentz. Here's a cutter. We'll go inside cutter. Strike 3. Big out. Austin Riley set down by Joey Wentz. And Eli White comes in to run. And Acuna, I think we'll walk Acuna now. Get the force play with 1 out here. And I don't want to face Acuna with a lefty. And we face a lefty now in Matt Olson, who hits well, but he doesn't run as good as Acuna. I think this is a better matchup all around. There's the ground ball to second. Should be routine. Double play. Let's go hit. We'll start with Vargas on second. And Lucas Litke, Yankee legend, comes in to pitch here. And Miggy is up with a home run on the day. 2 RBIs. Hitting 224 on the year. Vargas on second. Can Miggy get it done? Ball 1. It's surprising they brought in a lefty to face Miguel Cabrera, who only hits lefties good. We'll see here. And that one's fouled off right. I didn't know if I wanted to swing at that one. I decided too late. Runner on second. Cabrera at the plate. Good pitch to hit up the middle. Cabrera! He runs like a diesel truck. And that's out number 1, but he moves the runner to third, and we're in business with Vierling at the plate. Infield in on the grass. Vierling hasn't hit today. Good pitch. Oh, foul tip. That looked way better than that. And 179 with you see a lot of low averages for us with runners in scoring position. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Dylan Lee getting loose for the Braves. Vierling with a chance to play hero here. He's hitting 257 on the year. Litke pitches out. And I don't think we're going to squeeze with Vierling, even though he's an exceptional bunter. I think we'll just swing here. They're playing the bunt. Good pitch to hit. And it's fouled off. Vierling jumped all over it just early on that one. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good pitch ahead. Vierling walks it off in Detroit. Ball game over. Tigers win. Vierling. My voice cracked again. Vierling wins the game for Detroit. Comerica erupts. And we get the win here in Detroit. We didn't get to see Brewstar, but that's okay. Joey Wentz gets the win, goes 5 innings. Who started for us? Matt Manning started for us. That's probably the worst start he's had this year. But Miguel Cabrera with a big hit, not hit, but big advance of the runner, and then Vierling walks it off. And we're going to take a win over the 25-42 Braves. That is shocking to me. And we'll continue to sim a little farther in here. And we've got a situation. We'll sim this one. And we lost to the Tigers bad. Or lost to the Braves bad. We'll keep Melton active. Parker Meadows. Troy Melton, that's fine. And we're winning a bunch here. And we'll simulate this one as well. And we beat the Royals 12-3. Casey Mize now 3-5. His ERA is a little high. But, you know, we're going to let him develop at this point. He's up. Soroka 9-5 now. Skubal is 6-4. And, we're hanging around 500 right now. And if we look, the draft is in 15 days. I think in this episode we'll get to the draft, and we'll do the draft in next episode. So we'll keep Sim in here. And Tariq Skubal and Flame Nerve, I think we're going to play it safe with him. We'll put him on the 15-day. I know it's just a couple-day injury, but I think we'll just play it safe for now. And with that, we'll let Joey Wentz get in there and replace him for right now. That's fine. Joey Wentz can replace him. And we'll continue the sim. And we'll simulate that. Kerry Carpenter out for 1 to 2 months. That'll land him on the 60-day. And we'll stop simming. We lose 7-0. Not great for us. And now without Kerry Carpenter, Zach McKinstry is going to come in and start for us. And we're starting to face some injury problems here. Scope, I guess, is really going to have to be... I mean, Vargas is definitely probably our best hitter at this point. So we'll put Vargas in the 3-hole. Veerling will hit second for speed. McKinstry can not lead off. We'll bat Baez lead off. I don't hate that. Miggy can be cleanup. You know, other than that, this lineup's kind of a crapshoot right now. Haas is getting her going, though, finally. And that's what we're excited to see. Veerling plays everywhere, man. That's good for us. And then... Nick Maton can play the outfield. He hits lefties relatively well, surprisingly. And we'll play him in the outfield for now. I mean, we're going to not have Carpenter for a while. Scope, second. Veerling leadoff. That's all fine. I don't know about Vargas batting 9. Maybe Maton 9. Maybe Badu 9. That's fine. Oh, yeah, and there's going to be this one. Doesn't matter who we throw in there. And there's that. So we'll play it safe with Skubal for right now. And put him on the IR. I mean, we're 35 and 42. I don't know. And we've got a situation laying in the game, bottom of the 9th, 0 outs against the Rangers, up 1, runner on second, Brad Miller at the plate, and we'll hop in here with Alex Lang, our young closer, 27-year-old closer, and see if we can't get a save. Brad Miller at the plate. Lang with the first pitch, just misses. And here we go. We'll throw a sinker down and away, fouled off. And we'll try the fastball up and in. Lang, whoa, swing and a miss. Thank you, Brad Miller. And now we'll try the changeup, down and away. He lays off. Here in Texas, beautiful Texas, home of the Rangers, obviously. Strike 3, Lang with the K. That's a big one. And Sam Huff steps in. And I'm noticing with Lang, his knuckle curve is his primary, but it doesn't have great break. So that's something we'll definitely have to work on progressing with him. Good pitch from Lang there. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff we got to work on with a lot of guys. It blows it by Huff. And I think we'll just try a fastball. Up and in. Strike 3. Strikes out. Back-to-back hitters. And Huff is set down. And Rafael Ortega will pinch hit. Last chance for the Rangers. Right down the middle. Ground ball to Scope. Tigers win the game. 4-3. Lang gets the save. And we'll take that win. Not going to complain about that. Spencer Turnbull gets the win. Lang gets save number 20 on the year. Miguel Vargas goes 2 for 3. Mickey goes 2 for 5. And, I mean, maybe this, you know, Vargas seems to be a good piece to add on this team. He seems to be a key piece that we added. As we'll continue the sim here. Let's see what Casey Mize does in the start. And I'm going to let... And we get defeated in that one. Mize gets a loss, gives up 1 run. Goes 6 innings, gives up 4 hits, 1 run, and gets a loss. That's tough. He's 3-6, but a 4.74 ERA. It's coming down a little bit. Trevor Rosenthal is probably another guy. I think I'm going to add him to the trade block. He's just struggling. Even though we haven't even got any offers for any of the guys that we have on the trade block. I see Soroka's been struggling. He is 9-6. He has a 2.72 ERA. And Zach McKinstry, ACL sprain. We'll put him on the 10-day, and that's just another guy down with injury. And he was playing right for us. Okay. We'll bring in Akil Baddoo. That's fine. Vargas still hitting over 300. Austin Meadows struggling, but hits for power. Scope hits for power. Javi Baez, you know, he's a guy. He's on our team. He's you know, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with Javi. He's on the trade block, but we haven't got any offers for him. And we've got a situation here. Top of the ninth, no outs. We're down 1. Veerling at the plate. I think we'll sim this one. And we lose. Veerling can't get it done. Riley Green, we're going to keep on the 60-day. He's still going to be out forever. Soroka gets another loss, and that ERA is starting to climb. So, yeah, pitched 2 2/3. Can't have that. And we've got the Rockies up next, and we're almost to the All-Star break already. Troy Mellon, he's got a blister. And we have 5 days till draft day. So 1, 2. So when we play Toronto. So we'll get to that game here. Jace Fry pulled his groin. Troy Melton will auto-utilize. And we play the Athletic. And John Valente, another torn MCL. And we'll simulate this one. And we beat the A's 9-1. I mean, the A's are terrible. That's to be expected, I would hope. Javi Baez has a great game. Vargas struggles, but he's still over 300. Vargas has been just a great addition. Manning pitches a gem, and I'm ecstatic about that. Again, we'll sim through this one. The Tigers beat the Athletics again. And we'll view the box score for that game. Baez went 0 for 5, but Miggy with another good game. Austin Meadows with a solid game. Vargas goes 2 for 3. Just good. Joey Wentz goes 8 innings. And who needs Skubal? No, I'm just kidding. We need Skubal. And Soroka, when we get an offer, Alex Lang for Cole Sands, who is not good, and a second baseman, Eduardo Julian, who is not good. Yeah, no, we're going to hold on to Alex Lang here. And we lose. Soroka gets another loss. He's really started to struggle here in the middle of the season. He's now 9-8. Rosenthal yet again gets absolutely shelled. Ronny Garcia has been very good for us, though. And, you know, Vargas got the day off in this one, it looks like. Miggy batted 3. And, you know, we'll advance the day. And draft is in 1 day. So we'll get through this game. And McKinstry will still be out for a day or 2. We'll activate him, put him on the bench. And it's the AL Futures game, so we can do that in the next episode. We'll do the Futures game. All-Star voting, I don't know if we'll have anyone. But we'll take a peek. Starting pitcher, obviously Ohtani, who's phenomenal. And we do. Skubal. He's on IL, but he's getting votes. I don't think he'll make the team, but having a great season. 6-4 with a 2.36 ERA. Whip just over 1. Very good. And he's just looking good this year. Looking great, really. Other than that, no one. Mike Soroka's got a few votes. I don't think he's worthy. Now, at the beginning of the year, definitely was. Relief pitchers, Eli Morgan leads the way in relief pitchers. We don't really have anyone. Well, Ronny Garcia, who has had a phenomenal year at age 25. And, I mean, he'll be a guy we were going to want to bring back for sure. Arbitration will be relatively cheap, I'd assume. And closers, Alex Lang is up there. He's getting some votes, and he's had a good year. 20 saves, 1 blown save. That's phenomenal. A 2.48 ERA. That's a tick high, maybe. It's not bad, though. You probably want it 2 and under, but I'm not going to complain about it. At catcher, I doubt. Eric Haas is getting votes, but he's not going to make it. First base, you know, Miggy is getting votes, but he's not going to make it. You know, I don't think we really have anyone worthy of being an all-star right now. Maybe some pitchers, but nothing else really. And, yeah, you look at this team, and Aaron Judge getting the most votes there. So, yeah, that's that. Luis Garcia swung a hot bat. And we look at this team. Skubal, 2.36 ERA. Soroka's struggling. Matt Manning's struggling. Casey Mize is struggling. You know, Brusdar has been hit and miss for us. Haas and Rogers is hitting 293, backing up Haas. I mean, that's solid. Haas is getting it going a little bit. Torque is hitting 283 in the minors. We love that. We might do a player lot game eventually with him. Scope doing okay. Vargas is just raking. Chase Young is hitting well in AAA, and he might be a guy we look to call up next year. I don't think he's a this year. Navigado doing okay. And then we are really thin at third base. And that'll be... I don't know why it didn't let me scout at all. I just realized that. We haven't been able to scout. And I wonder if it turned it off, the scouting, for me. So I guess we're just going to be guessing this year in the draft. We'll figure it out next year. I think before we end this, though, we might look to make a trade here. We'll view the trade block, and it's not looking overly exciting. Brandon Belt's out here. Yeah, Javi. I mean, the Yankees are trying to trade Trevino, but we don't really need a catcher. That's kind of the least worries. And let's see. We've got Rosenthal. And, Scope, he's a free agent at the end of the year. I don't know if we'll bring him back. There's a lot of decisions we're going to have to make at the end of the year. Let's see if we can't combine a little deal here for Rosenthal and Baez and just see what we get offered. The Orioles are offering us an okay prospect. The Red Sox are offering us Bobby Dahlbeck. Curtis Mead from the Rays wouldn't be terrible. I'm not seeing anything that's blowing me away. Ahmed Rosario's okay, but I don't know. Baez is hitting just good. I don't know if I want to get rid of Baez yet. We'll wait on that one. And other than that, like Rosenthal, we'll just see what could we get for Rosenthal as of right now. And it's not looking like much. Red Sox are willing to give us Greg Allen. Yeah, there is not much we're going to get for Trevor Rosenthal anyway that I can see. I mean, 69 overall relief pitcher, nice. Jaime Barrera wouldn't be terrible. Diego Castillo, not terrible. We're getting some okay offers. Nothing that really makes me want to make a trade, though. Nothing that I see helping us in the long run. Rosenthal is under contract for just this year, and then I believe he's a free agent. So I don't know that we really need to trade him. I think the only... Like, Baez is definitely our only bad... Miggy's a bad contract, but he'll be gone after this year. Scope's gone after this year. Baez is the only one under long-term contract, but we're not going to get a good offer for him, so... I almost just want to say we just ride it out with this team and see what happens. Dylan Dingler, my favorite catcher. He's having a solid year in the minors, but I think, well, let's see here. As we look at our budget, I mean, if you sort by, that's not what I want to do. If you sort by contract, yeah, I mean, you get past Meadows. He's on a one-year deal, though. We're going to have a lot of guys that are going to be free agents at the end of the year. So Baez is definitely a bad contract, and we'll probably look to move him. I don't know if we need to move him right now, though. You look at the transactions here, nothing much going on. Look at that in training here, and whatever he's training, I love it. Let's keep doing that. Soroka, I feel like Soroka could pitch a simulated game, and that'd be good for him. We'll do a bullpen session for Lang. We're trying to progress these guys, and if we do that, +3 home runs per 9. Lang is progressing well, though. Haas is really losing that pop at the plate. He's not hitting the ball well, and I don't think he needs any more fielding drills. I think we need to get him in the batting cages a little bit. Miggy's in the weight room all the time. I don't know about that. Maybe doing some batting cages as well. I don't know if Torque needs to be in the weight room. I think for Torkelson, if he can get a lot of these guys, hitting coach sessions would be great for Torque. Second base, and that's fine. Vargas, that's fine because he hits so good already. If we can get his fielding up, I love that. Javi Baez definitely needs all the hitting coach sessions he can get. Yeah, I like where all that's at. We look at our goals. General man, finish over 300 and reach the postseason. Our GM rating is going up. We're up to a C. We've hit 5 home runs in a single game. We've done a few of our goals here. We're not gonna probably have any league leaders, but maybe. You know, we're doing all right. We're doing all right here. We're in year 1. The team we're building something. I don't know what it is yet, but we're building something. And maybe, you know, Hinch, I don't know that he's going to be our manager after this year. I don't know if any of these guys get retained. But when we come back, I believe it'll be the Futures game. I'm almost certain of it. I guess I don't know. We'll have to see when we come back. But until next time, it's the captain, and peace.